Hey, welcome back. Actually, welcome back. Well, hopefully, it'll be a bit better. We still have distractions, but it'll be less of it. Hopefully. Anyway, without further ado, let's do this quest. Let's get a little healing first. So I believe it's all underneath. So it should be pretty easy to find the quest giver. Assumably. Read. Note left at the camp. A lot of information was once contained within these simple notes. Most of it has been scratched out. Grind the cores of 100 embercore flowers and swallow them in a single gulp. Didn't work, just hurt my teeth. It was so sweet. Seriously, how many people in the past get the idea that I could... Never mind. Let's try some other way. Collect the molted shells of claws that fall from Ictomisaurs during their growth period as whelps. Grind them into a powder and apply it to your body. I think it's the dragons, the actual red dragons. The flying ones? If that would work, I'd be an Archon. So that's just dead skin, isn't it? Trying anyway didn't work as suspected. Powder left a weird smell that took forever to wash off. 2. Come on, ancestors, can't you come through for me at least once? Immerse yourself in the people of the Springs Hot Springs once every 10 nights. Do this 10 times, and all your wounds shall be healed. I've heard that hot springs are flourished and rich, so it could work. Nope. If you look closely at the woven scroll, it once belonged to the people of the springs anyway. They just fall for a fake ad of theirs. Well, at least, only my wallet was hurt in the end. Once every 10 nights, do this 10 times. So that's 100 days. And yes, your wounds should be healed, because it's 100 days. The most ancient trial, or so the legends hold. This was how Xbalanque, first and greatest, learned the art of controlling flames. The Sage of the Stolen Flame. The islands floating in the sky. That looks like that's the only thing left to try. However, just trying to go desperate measures, and I'm here in the people of Springs land anyway. Might as well give it a shot. I don't think he came back. Sage of the Stolen Flame. Or Prometheus. I'm thinking about writing it out, but... well, writing it in, but... I think you have to write it out. I'll just walk inside. Yeah, I think you're supposed to walk inside, not ride inside. Otherwise, how could you read that thing and talk to this person right here? Well, hello there, baby. That big lunk isn't gonna start getting up, is it? It is. There'll be trouble if it does, but there's only one way through. Do I have to dig a path from on top to get around it? How long will that take? Why don't you just go right over? Not all mechanisms are the awakening sort. Well, aren't you bold, lad? Listen good, alright. Your youth means you've still got chances to make mistakes aplenty, but... Wait, where'd you come from?
Whoa, Tabitha, what did you do to her? That wasn't some sort of invisible attack, was it?
Yes, it was. I didn't do anything. This power doth the Adepta of Leeway, named Gusto. A Shadow Fist.
Really?
Yes. Gusto? What incarnation is that? You're a braggart and a half, aren't you, lad? That was my back acting up. I've been stooping for a good long while now. Inching my way toward that big lunk. I stood up too fast. Surefire way to bring the pain is what it is. I used to be that it'd only flare up when I turned my back at a specific angle, but these days, one careless move leaves me in a world of hurt for a good long while. Just so you know, it's pain o'clock now, Tabitha, so don't make starting conversations from behind people a habit, alright? And what about you two? I mean, your names. What about Hash Brown's name?
Paimon's Paimon, and this little Tapetosaurus here is Hash Brown.
I see. In that case, I guess I'll call myself. You'll call yourself?
Call yourself? Well, are you gonna give us a fake name?
Yeah, that's right. No, a person's gotta be on their guard while on a walkabout, don't they? Walkabout? Is she Australian? Here, I was gonna give you my love rival's name. A young un she is, and energetic too. And worst of all, she's got a healthy back. Well, she should have said maid instead of lad. But forget it. That would be unfriendly competition. If you take my meaning, so have my real name instead. Chikya. Now that was a fake name. Rawr! And aren't you a cute little fella? Calling my name, I know it. Anyway, you can call me Big Sis Chikya. Not Aunt Chikya, though. That one I forbid. Alright, Big Sis Chikya. Well, I could just call you Aunt only. That won't do at all. What? Are you in your rebellious phase? No, that won't do. But I'll forgive you. This time, anyway.
Anyway, what are you doing here, Big Sis Chikya?
It'll be funny if it was Aunt Chikya. And isn't that the million more question? What would a person be doing here amidst naught but ruins? What would your answer be, Tabitha, my lad? To rob others, or to be robbed? Waiting for someone to strike up a conversation with them? Yep. Well now, were you my type, I'd call that a good answer. Too bad for you. Big Sis here prefers the strapping sort. She likes the muscle bound. Muscle hits. Either way, minus 10 points for getting it wrong. What I'm doing is treasure hunting. Wow, treasure. There you go, Paimon. Spared you the effort. Wow, treasure. There you go, Paimon. Spared you the effort.
Seriously? What are you, some serial line thief? And Paimon's gonna say it anyway. Wow, treasure! You're not stealing my line, Tabitha.
Wow, treasure. You all sure do get along. You know, as if I hadn't spent so much time tidying woven scrolls that my back gave out. I might have made some good friends myself. Either way, I'm on the hunt for an elixir that can cure all injuries. I discovered it in a secret scroll. You want in? Wait, was she the one that actually wrote that that thing, that note before? Well, she wants to cure her back pain. I don't think so, but maybe. As everyone knows, if we, Masters of the Nightwind, have anything aplenty, it's woven artifacts recording stories of our past. We can split the elixir once we should we find it. You're Nightwind? You don't look like Nightwind. You look like people of the Springs. But the true issue here is my back pain. Walking from the hot springs down at the people thereof was exhausting enough. So I need able help for the next leg of my search. Therapeutic springs my foot. Didn't work worth diddly squat. I might look like this now, but I too was once a pretty lass who ride leaping ectomosaurus on the regular. Rawr! See you're interested in that elixir, Hash Brown? That curiosity will be the root of future success, you know? Rawr!
An elixir that can cure all injuries? That sounds amazing!
Let's go check it out then. I knew you'd be excited. Those unmoved by treasure can barely be called human. Why, even the coldest-blooded Saurians get fired up when they hear the word. Rawr!
Exactly!
You saying you're a Saurian, Pimon? Right then. In that case, our first objective will be to get past this big lunk. After you, esteemed Tabubito. Defeat the opponents. Well, it's definitely gonna wake up now. Well, that's fun. I expected it. It's moving after all. What bad feeling let's turn out true, don't they? Roar!
Oh, at least this one's a top of its own.
またかわせなかった。みんなは俺が守れ。なんちゃらを照らそう。一切がせ燃やし尽くせ。やだ愉快爽快。みんながそばにいてくれれば。いて燃えろ。かかったな。
Huh. I didn't think you'd be able to fend them off with those thin limbs of yours. Are you considering it now? I'm kind of strapping myself.
Don't underestimate Tabubito. He's taking way bigger things out than that.
Rawr! Looks like roping you in was the right choice. Guess I got a good eye, eh? And here I thought you were gonna compliment me. Yeah, she ended up complimenting herself. I bet you've received lots of that. What with your strength and all? Just let poor Chikia get her share too, would ya? For the pictures on these walls, we've come to the right place. Now, according to the ancient scrolls, we need to continue onward. Let's get moving. Not too fast though. I gotta have some care for the wounded, and by wounded, I mean me. Tale of dreams plucked from fire. Investigate the ruin. What quest is it called? Search for the legendary elixir that can cure all injuries with Chikia. Smash. But this obelisk looks familiar. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't this from Economia? I mean, Chasm. It's from the chasm.
旅の収穫だ。
Oh, well, shit. Well, even if there are significance to these inscriptions, I wouldn't know what to do with them. Oh, something's leaking up there. It's like those flying islands. Strange. Well, we've got lava here. Liquid phlogiston.
きちんとしまっておこう。
Investigate the ruin.
Well, it's getting hot as we go. Is this elixir really inside?
If you want to be precise, the elixir isn't within the method by which the treasure may be accessed is. You know when we get there. First we need to find a door. Has she actually been here before?
ええものだ。
Just exploded.
みんなは俺が守れ。退路はない。 まるで奇跡だ。
Hot shit. But I need that loot. What? Down there? Alright.
よし、出発だ。
Oh, hey buddies, wanna come out and play? Guess not. He's gonna attach to them, isn't he? God, fuck it. I'm stuck. Oh, chance.
全力攻撃だ。 あらゆるものにはそれぞれ使い道がある。
いい加減その貧乏くさいところを直せっつうの。
That hurts so much.
There we go, there's the door. Is that the one you're talking about?
Rawr! Didn't say anything. Oh well. I'll need to grab one of those guys. Hey buddy! You wanna come out and play?
かかったな。裏をつくか。獲物だ。
Why'd you grab that one?
八神に報いるために
清流の烈焰で
何事にも代償が必要だ。
I'm fucking stuck. What the fuck am I supposed to do here now?
だあ
That he came here.
燃えろ。
Got it?
みんなは俺が守れ。いや、た、せ、
Okay, let's revive this guy. Okay, now I can go around unimpeded. Oh, what's this? Inscription. Oh, does it want me to hit it? I'll hit it later. Hey, buddy. Hey, fellow Koalasaur. Oh. There's a fire top of these. Get in the water. Anyway, start the challenge.
But the door looks closed.
Oh, really? You can fit through there, Paimon. Roar. Well, it had better be. I mean, an open door would mean that our part of the great treasure is long gone.
Huh. You do have a point there, Chikia.
What happens if they close the door behind them? To think that it was exactly as those woven scrolls and text concerning them stated. What do you think? See that phlogiston engraving right there by the door? Roar! That's right, you're a quick one, little fella. Sharp-eyed too. Researchers have said that Saurian visual acuity differs by species. Saurians are generally further sighted than humans are. Though, from this distance, anyone from the tribe who isn't a visually impaired old lady could spot this phlogiston engraving. Like yourself? So this shining thing is,
So this shining thing is what you call a phlogiston engraving, Chikia.
Sorry, a what engraving now? Oh, a phlogiston engraving, that's right, totally. Your acting could use some work, although I'm not sure what sort of training could help you. Anyway, speaking of phlogiston, the origin of phlogiston engraving, narrowly speaking, comes from the days when Natlan was still ruled by the power of dragon, who caused humanity to exist only in primitive tribes. Those days, only the dragons could use phlogiston, but the sage of the stolen flame, Waxaklahun Ubakan, risked life and limb to steal the flaming seed of it from the great volcano, and gift it to the people, stealing it from the dragons. As such, humans began imitating the way dragons controlled the substance. Maybe they became dragons, creating a language by which humanity could exert that same control. This is the basis of modern Natlan's phlogiston usage. The results of that are phlogiston engravings, like the one you see before you right now. Magnificent, isn't it? are still intact even after all these years, still visible to the naked eye.
Oh.
Roar! Alright, your turn, Tabibito. Yeah, woo! Very impressive, Chikia. Yeah, woo!
Come on, that's kind of bland.
I didn't think you were the independent sort like that, Tabibito.
So the phlogiston engraving here is...
As I said before, phlogiston engraving is also a language. It looks like a mere pattern, but those well-versed in the art can understand the meaning therein. Oh. And as a scholar on the subject, I should only need a day to analyze these patterns. A day? Roar.
Wait. What? Wait, you're gonna take a whole day? Right here?
Yeah? What about it? Now the pattern looks flat, sure, but every last nook and turn can redefine the meaning behind the phlogiston flow within.
Wow, that's super complicated.
Yep. Phlogiston engraving scholarship is a most masterful field of study. So what if you just read the meaning directly using phlogiston? Directly? Well, you could certainly do that, but the meaning could, and I do mean could, contain some discrepancy. Wait, you can use phlogiston? But you're an Outlander, aren't you? Well, I could do it the moment I arrived in Nightline. Really? I never knew that could happen. How could that happen? How could that, I mean, what a rarity. Quite expected of you, I suppose. Anyway, this is a good opportunity to try to sense a phlogiston for yourself. Your hand stops a short distance from the phlogiston engraving. You feel the warmth in your body and slowly follow the patterns along the wall. Then the meaning lights up in your mind like a dim star. If you wish to open this door, seek out an unveiling script. So, what's recorded on that engraving? It reads as follows. I am the master of the Nightwind. Yes, right. That is indeed what it says. Answers of this sort are pretty easy to verify, and in any case, this is a pretty classic theme. There should be an unveiling script somewhere around here with which we can unlock this phlogiston engraving. Where is it though? I wonder. Rar?
Yes, a script and...
Wait, it's not Paimon speaking? Man, it's bugged. Yes, a script with which to unveil this engraving. Wait, you understood me, little guy? Rar!
He turned around. Is he trying to say that the script is behind us?
No, he meant to say it's in front of us. Engraving and unveiling scripts. Can't understand what you're saying. Well, Tabibito, did you find the key that we need? Don't worry, there's no rush. The walls around us might help you find something. Look on the bright side, Knight. We already saved a day's worth of time, so really, there's no need to hurry. Can I read all other engravings like that? I wonder.
This must be a very script. Come on, let's take it back.
Upward dash. To retrieve it.
Well, the door really opened. Well, it's half opened anyway.
Going to need to open it all the way. Everything about you exudes vigor, young lad. Must be wish.
Wait, what? I even do something like that anyway.
There we go, spirit door and a spirit way, simmering on the edge of the valley, just what I'm looking for. Well, that thing down there. Is that a turret? It is a turret. That's not good. Just about to dive in there. Holy shit.
まるで奇跡だ。
Oh shit.
I was just about to say that this place is getting hotter and deeper in we go. In we got?
Huh?
In we go. But she sure didn't expect this whole place to be filled with lava. Careful, Hash Brown. If you sleep, that might just be the end of you.
Roar. Ah, now that you mention it, floating little Paimon's the safest here. Floaty little Paimon.
That's just one of the reasons Paimon's awesome, you know.
They say that those whose heads get too big wind up floating away.
Paimon's always floating anyway, but that didn't sound like a compliment.
Eh? You're a real bright spark, Paimon. You know that?
That didn't sound like a compliment either, Chikia. Anyway, never mind all that. Just the thing we're looking for, right? Just looks like a clay ring with phlogiston patterning on it. Do you think this one's valuable by any chance?
Very much so. In fact, it's probably worth a large sum of more, but its real worth lies in its ability to open a path to the upper sanctum, Hanan Pacha. Pacha? Sounds familiar.
You've seen the island floating in the sky?
You've seen the islands floating in the sky, haven't you?
You mean the ones above the lake?
That's right. We call those the upper sanctum, Hanan Pacha, due to their inaccessibility by either humans or saurians, except the ones that fly. They say that the legendary elixir that heals all wounds can be found there, in fact. For people like us who are constantly in conflict, it is a pure land of peace, a utopia created by the very first human to use phlogiston. Now it's time for a question, class. What was the name of that sage who, in the past, stole the flaming seed of phlogiston, Hash Brown? Phlogiston. Hash Brown? Roar! 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 Very enthusiastic. I don't think I heard you right. No, is it right? Ulam Baka. Roar! Alright, now, then your turn, lad. What's your answer? What's the client, Ubakan? Klahun. Ubakan. That's definitely hen. Close, but not quite. That's Waxaklahun Ubakan. Shame about that. That's minus 10 points from you, lad. Anyway, we usually call him the Sage of the Stolen Flame, which is easier by far. Some also call him a madman or a lunatic, but I'd call those compliments as well. He did do some very impressive things regardless after all. He stole the flaming phlogiston seed from the giant dragon and created the upper sanctum using that power, before teaching it to everyone in the tribes. Well, this is also, or so the ancient scrolls say, where humans first began practicing with phlogiston. And this special spirit door is a sort of trial. Activating this tool will grant you access to the spirit way that leads to the upper sanctum. Roar! Well, I don't know what you're saying. Yes, that's where the treasure is. Legend has it that it is a gift given by the sage to those who pass the trial. Roar, roar!
Huh. So that's the story. What's the trial like then?
Let me have a look. That's fine. I've seen the phlogiston engraving on the spirit door enough times to sear it into my memory. If you wish to open this path, seek 3 unveiling scripts. That's right, pretty much the same as before. We'll just need to find 3 scripts this time. I mean, drawing info directly from phlogiston is impressive, but I personally put more stock in my graphic language comparisons. It seems like this spirit door already has an unveiling script embedded into it. See? A third of it has already been lit up. So we just need to find 2 more. Back's aching again. I'll wait for you here while you find those unveiling scripts, alright? This place is very dangerous, so keep your eyes peeled, lad.
Unveiling script, where are you? One has Brainy, how about you? Just a power on those glowy pants, okay?
Rawr. He's gonna latch onto them. Or maybe not. Come closer.
みんながそばにいてくれれば傷なんて痛まないせいかかったな
Fuck. Dang them.
またかわせなかったくらい痛え燃えろ態度はない
Yeah, just killed an entire family. What's this doing over here? Fuck me. That's just great. Fucking great. So we found the first unveiling script. Yeah. Oh, is there a missing island or something? Oh. Well, there we go. Did I just get this? I can't remember. Now we found both our very sure let's head back to the clay ring. Oh, how am I supposed to get that? Yeah, I've gotten it. So is this how a spirit way looks when illuminated? The ancient woven scrolls said that when the dim path lights up, it'll be like a bonfire being roused once more into a blaze, and they weren't exaggerating. Oh, right, you're back at last. You're right over there, Paimon?
Yeah, Paimon's fine.
And you're Hash Brown? Rawr. Well, still not getting you there, but it seems you're uninjured too. And finally, Tabibito. I knew you'd be fine, lad. You've got a bright future ahead of you, after all. Some concern would have been nice all the same. That would be unnecessary. The only thing you need is the trust of others, and you should be proud of that. Seriously though, this place is frighteningly full of liquid phlogiston. I was concerned for a moment there that you'd not come back. I couldn't have returned on my own power with this bad luck after all. If you'd failed to return, I'd have turned to jerky over here without ever having found that cure or elixir.
What's wrong, Chikia? What's with the sudden look?
I just remembered that when tidying up ancient scrolls previously, I did spot an account of our ancestors swimming in lava. At that time I thought swimming in liquid phlogiston? Madness! I reckon it was some wild storyteller's yarn I did. Well, now that you think about it, those were probably those who failed. As a warning to those attempting the trial. Ooh.
It's hard to imagine why anyone would draw that, but yeah, just thinking about it gives me the heebie-jeebies.
No wonder my friend gave me a pained look, like one looking at some emotionally warped humanoid monster. I told that story as a joke. We drifted apart thereafter. That was one of my only friends, you know. What, really? Anyway, never mind. Let's head back to the tribe and talk there instead. This whole friends business should start looking up once the Sage of the Stolen Flames gift returns with us. In glory. What's that gift supposed to be? The power of hypnosis? Come on, that's an awful definition of friendship. Well, broaden definitions and lower standards enough, and you too will find your friends as numerous as aphids in a field. Anyway, for the sake of friendship, actually screw that. We're doing this for the gift of ourselves, and for selfish reasons anyway, because we deserve it all and more. Let's rock. Still, this is the first time I'm riding a spirit way. You'll dodge if I end up vomiting, won't you? Why is she projectile vomiting? Roar. Alright, don't worry, you all. I'm just kidding. Ride the spirit way. Back to ground level. Hopefully I didn't miss any chests down here. So there's the spirit way. That was quick. Wasn't expecting this experience. It took on time to get our destination. Woo, it took us all the way back in an instant. Fascinating. Must mean the power icon should be placing this stuff everywhere. Have you ever entered a spirit?
Have you ever entered a spirit way before?
I've always lived within the tribe's bounds, and we have phlogiston saturated winds nearby that can blow us in. Still, for these spirit ways are slightly more fun. As expected, the spirit door below is connected to the one in these ruins, such that the passage may extend into the skies. The woven scrolls record rightly. I'm so proud of myself for believing in them. Roar! Oh yes, you're awesome for cooperating with me, Hash Brown. What an adorable little fellow you are. How would you like to jump ship over to me? 3 square meals of 1 green fruit, guaranteed. Of 1. 1 for each meal is kinda sad, let's be real. Well, I've got a poacher over here. Yeah, it's kinda sad to be real. Now don't you go looking down on the grain fruit. It's a real hit amongst Saurians, and it's healthy for them too. Ooh, ooh. I'll take that as a no then. Not to be so close. Getting a little envious.
We were around when Hash Brown first opened his eyes. He didn't have a chance to start with.
That was not so... that close, huh? That might make for a very painful goodbye if that time should come, though. What are you insinuating? Alright, we're about to reach the upper sanctum. But let me take 5 real quick. Goodness, my back hurts. Has it always been that way? Come on, it's not that bad, you know? You leave yourself open to tricks by constantly taking people so seriously. If anything, my back pains decreased mysteriously since meeting you. I wonder what that is. Is there something special about your body? And would that work with a piece of it? Of any size, like, say, a thumb? What? Would you mind giving me one to me? I'd give you mine in exchange. No thanks, that's scary. Wanna give it a shot?
Wait, what sort of weird trade is that?
Okay, so I don't know how you grew up, lad, but I'm sure most people would have refused. I was just trying to scare you, you know? Didn't think you'd get me instead. Alright, just a bit longer and the pain in my back should subside. And then we can head to the upper sanctum together. Quest complete. Head to the upper sanctum. Well, I don't think it's gonna be too long, so let's just do this. Power! Actually, what does the quest say? Wish for a legendary elixir and cure all injuries with Chica.
Is that right?
I originally thought I'd just make it through an entrance below for a quick look around. So thanks to you, lad. I think I waste you would been if I had gone to all the trouble sneaking out. What?
What do you mean by sneaking out?
Okay, so here's the thing. I left without telling my friends and family in the tribe. Oh, I didn't tell you before?
Wait a sec, isn't that run away from home?
She ran away from home.
So this is the upper sanctum, huh? From down below, you'd think it was all grey and empty up here.
Rawr.
I never thought it would be like this.
I mean, you could always fly up here, Paimon. Indeed, he said that the floating matter here is held together by the power of phlogiston. Itself is a highly vigorous energy source. It's a strange phenomenon, but that's the best way to understand it for now. This also explains not only why grass and flowers grow above it, but also how it warms cooled earth anew and ignites a conflagration of souls in the darkness. Also, I got up here. Already. This is the phlogiston, won for us by the Sage of the Stolen Flame, snatched from the very claws of the giant dragon. And speaking of which, that reminds me, when some people in the tribe lay eyes upon the upper sanctum, they have the nerve to doubt that a mere human could create such floating islands through the power of phlogiston, thus concluding that the Sage of Stolen Flame must have been a kind of dragon too. Rawr? They actually believe that. People are free to think what they want. I understand that changing the way other people think about the world can be nigh on impossible, but why? But why? if it doesn't drive me up a wall. Just because they couldn't do it themselves, they insist that anyone who could must have been superhuman. I'd rather not hang around with people who have such a losing mentality.
Anyway, what about the treasure and the elixir? Given that that's what we came for, it doesn't look like there's much for us here.
Roar. Didn't you actually think that was going to be that simple, did you? But being put to the test by the mad sage of the stolen flame, after all. If the ancient scrolls are right, we must find some mechanisms to activate. Complete the final trial and then reach the center of the upper sanctum. But I have no more idea than you as to what this so-called center is supposed to look like. Thinking back, I'm sure the images of the floating islands I've seen before are a bit different from what we're seeing now. It's impossible that as I've aged, even my memory, which I was once so proud of, is becoming unreliable. Anyway, seeing as we've come this far, let's rely on our intuition instead. So how are we going to activate these mechanisms? You should be able to activate them using phlogiston, just like with phlogiston engraving. That's what's shown in the scrolls anyway. Apparently the phlogiston chiselliths all over Natlan were based on the mechanisms here, making these mechanisms incredible relics in and of themselves. Well lad, you've shown great promise so far. Time you went and gave it a try. Head to the next floating island. Oh, don't need this anymore. Yeah, just use Kanich and I got up here already. Got all the way around. I made it to the center. That's all. What are these iridescent inscriptions? Doing these things constitute an even more ancient language. It disappeared after Tabito touched it. Those who receive the flame go to the monument where the seed resides. I've been over there before. I had a chest. Not anymore. You guys want to stay there? They had a chance. What are these iridescent inscriptions doing here? Gone again? Rawr. Those that will receive the flame complete the trial and head to the floating island. Why do you leave it here? Investigate the giant stone tablet. Is that the seed?
This should be the last mechanism. This one's no different from the others. Chikia, are you sure you haven't fallen for some kind of trick?
Mar. Of course not. When it comes to deciphering ancient scrolls, I have great confidence. Some confidence, a degree of confidence in my abilities.
Your confidence is shrinking by the second. Help!
Anyway, I'm fairly sure this isn't the last mechanism. If I remember rightly, it should be larger and more complete. Floating islands. Young lad, irrespective of the great promise you've shown, no one will understand you unless you speak in full sentences. As for whether the treasure is real, and the elixir really exists, well, you only know once you've given it a try. Roar. If it doesn't work this time, it'll work the next. If not here, then somewhere else. As long as you stay in the game, a miracle's bound to happen sooner or later. Your optimism truly knows no bounds. If we can motivate ourselves to keep trying, there'll be a miracle. There'll be a miracle in itself. I'll take that as a compliment. Roar. See, Hash Brown's excited too. Come on then, V5.0. Use phlogiston to activate the mechanism. Complete the trial. Commence trial. Spiritway. And the inscription turned into a ball is trying to tell us follow along the... Looks like this is a final trial. Go, go.
Oh, and the next to cure injuries.
Arr. Well, I would like to, but... Oh, there we go. Alright, let's go.
Could this be Spiritway the final trial?
Look over there, a new Spiritway has appeared. I was supposed to jump up on it? Turn direction and jump on the Spiritway. Do I really have to collect these balls? Jumping around is actually pretty fun. Roar! Well, a fissure that doesn't look too safe. And that's where we were before. So very considerate of the sage stolen flame, was it? Your left, let's jump to the left. The inscription's gone again. That's odd. No part of the trials to get in touch these inscriptions, but why? Could it be these inscriptions are keys some kind? It's getting me tongue-tied. Iridescent inscriptions. Iridescent inscriptions. Rawr, rawr. Hidden ahead.
V5.0 is promising these suckers. Feels like there's a whole new fire.
Not to see me, Palmer. That's the center of the upper sanctum. Oh, it just appeared. So that doesn't mean the whole point of these iridescent is to reveal it. Yes. Hello, Bao. Oh no, there's more shit here. Plane of pure desolation. That doesn't sound nice. Well, I never. A hidden island in the center of the upper sanctum. And there I was wondering why it looked so different from what I saw in the pictures. So my memory's fine after all. I wouldn't be in charge of looking after all those ancient woven scrolls if I wasn't, hmm?
Apart from that even larger rock in the middle, there's nothing else here. Or could this giant rock itself be the sage's legendary gift?
What? At this point, I'm genuinely stumped. In all the scrolls I've seen, when the heroes pass the trial and reach this place, they should sense the spirit of the sage of the stolen flame. As though as you've reached this place by passing the trial, you're supposed to feel as if you're being called somehow. But I have no idea what that means in practice. I was under the impression that I'd be able to work that out once I got here, that I could... Looks like that was wishful thinking. Stretch out your hand, chosen. Oh, reach out to me. This is the final trial with this. Light up the temple within you. Rawr. Then, do you know what it means? Rawr. You saw something? You saw something? Gracious me, so the one worthy of the gift was you after all, young lad.
Huh? Paimon didn't see anything either. Weird.
I saw a golden pattern. Rawr, rawr.
A golden pattern? You mean the same one you saw the first time you met Hash Brown? Wait, Paimon thought you were just seeing things back there.
Rawr, rawr.
Hash Brown, telling Paimon to look up is no use. She can't see it. But seeing as you said it's there...
The tone sounds familiar too. It's definitely the same person that left the golden pattern before.
So maybe the one that left it behind was the Sage of the Stolen Flame?
What? You mean to say that you've previously been given a sign by the Sage of the Stolen Flame? I said you had a bright future ahead of you, lad. And what lies before you now but a future oh so radiant. I knew you showed great promise. I wouldn't have taken a shine to you otherwise. So have you figured out how to receive the gift? Rawr! Yes, I just have to reach out towards the giant stone tablet. I guess your final trial is indeed a battle after all. Rawr!
よしくらえほっねへへ燃えろいってほっみんなは俺が守れ獲物だ
Guardian Avatar of Lava. Summon Avatar of Lava. Awaken Avatar of Lava.
冒険だ冒険みんながそばにいてくれるわ傷なんて痛まないせいよし出発だかかったな
I didn't defeat them though. Oh, they all just died? The water level has risen somewhat, and the spring is now full of phlogiston. The water below my knees is warm, and I can feel warmth flowing through my limbs. A lovely sensation. Oh, is this the hot spring? The elixir of healing hot spring?
So the Sage's gift wasn't an elixir that can cure all injuries, but rather the hot spring here? Paimon's not exactly surprised given the people of the springs aren't far off.
Rawr. Hash Brown's looking pretty cozy there. This isn't just any old hot spring, little floaty Paimon. Once a hero who has been chosen bathes in this spring, they'll be granted the power to wield phlogiston. But he can already wield phlogiston.
Huh? Really? So, what'll happen if Paimon dives in?
Good question. Yes, I think I know. You'd still eat Paimon, just a soaking wet one.
What? Paimon thought she might get to use phlogiston too, and transform into some kind of super awesome pyro Paimon.
Sadly, I think not, because you haven't been chosen.
Wait a minute, Chikia. You knew this soda hot spring would be the final gift, yet you claimed you were searching for an elixir that can cure all injuries. That you share it with us too.
There are many types of injury in the world. How could you possibly expect a single elixir to be able to heal them all? But when it comes down to it, wisdom is the solution to all our worries. Yes, I tricked you this time, little Paimon. But when we make mistakes, we learn from them, and take one step closer to resolving our worries. Isn't that a wonderful outcome too?
Huh? Okay. That actually kinda makes sense.
So have your injuries been cured? Have you learned how to use phlogiston? Even if I took a bath in a hot spring filled with phlogiston, I would still be unable to use it. In the past, so the ancient scrolls say, tribespeople who could not already wield phlogiston only ever learned to do so by passing the trial. So it hasn't had any effect at all. No, technically she didn't pass the trial.
Wait, you're clearly from Nutland, but you can't use phlogiston?
Rawr. Paimon, you know, these delayed responses of yours can be quite hurtful at critical moments like this. Yes, nearly everyone in Nutland can use phlogiston, but nearly is not all. When I was very young, I once suffered a grave injury in connection with the abyss. Oh, is that your back? It was a miracle that I even survived, and I was in a terrible health. I told you I could jump great distances with an ectomosaur on my back, but I'd be fooling you, for ectomosaurs can float up and make themselves as light as a feather, so they don't weigh a thing. It may well be due to this injury that I'm unable to use phlogiston. No matter what I try, I simply can't do it. I've racked my brains, pored over all kinds of different scrolls. Though others view them as virtually obsolete, I am well versed in analyzing phlogiston engraving through patterns. I put lots of efforts into memorizing all the meanings, holding a great memory while doing so. For me, teaching the children of our tribe the basics about phlogiston was also an opportunity to observe how they would discover the ability to use it. And speaking of which, I'm quite popular with the children. Yeah, that's why you're so popular with Paimon. I know everything there is to know about phlogiston, and the more I know, and the more I understand, the more in awe of it I am. The more awe I feel, the more regret and frustration I feel for not being able to wield it myself. It's all thanks to you that we were able to make it through all those trials. I understand that to learn skills from our ancestors, sacrifices must be made. So the cure that she wants, the injury she wants to cure, is actually the ability to use phlogiston again. I see. Well, I simply don't have that kind of courage. Perhaps that's why I can't use phlogiston.
Chikia?
It's alright. I came to terms with it a long time ago. If it doesn't work this time, there's always next time. I'll find out a way eventually. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me, Tabibito. I know I keep saying it, but you've made a fine future ahead of you. You have a fine future ahead of you, lad. Not only are you amazingly talented, but you're so kind as well. Unlike me, for whom everything seems to be set in place now, lad, I'm sure you'll have many more incredible adventures to look forward to. I'm a little jealous, to be honest.
Tabibito, young lad full of promise. Wherever the road takes you, may your travels be smooth, forever and always.
Oh wait, that's Chikyo. Tabibito, young lad full of promise. Wherever the road takes you, may your travels be smooth forever and always. And the same to you. I'm sure you'll achieve your aspirations.
Even if there's no elixir that can cure all injuries, I'm sure you'll find an elixir that can cure your injuries.
Rawr. Thank you, Paimon Tobibito. And last but not least, Ash Brown. Your words have genuinely moved me, Tobibito. Really, I'm touched by what you've said, lad, because you're someone that people can count on. Alright, let me rest here a while longer. This hot spring is mighty relaxing after all. I'll soak in here for a bit, then get back to poring through ancient scrolls for a cure. I might be in for a scolding for running off from home, though. But just as you said, I'll have to work hard to achieve my aspirations. Tale of dreams plucked from fire. There she is. Not all treasure is silver and gold. Hello, Genshin gamer. How you doing, Chico? Oh, it's you. The young lad with the bright future ahead of him. What's up? Journey got you tired enough for a soak in a hot spring? Well, I haven't learned how to use phlogiston yet, but my back's no longer killing me as much as before. So at least it seems like the healing effect here is better than over at the People of the Springs. Though I'm still a long way away from achieving my real goal. Not having such a bad back thanks to this hot spring surely counts for about, say, 10%? Is that all? I just get a hot spring that I can't really use? Is there like a teleporter here? Maybe there's a... Oh, there is. Look at this. Oh, a chest. Yeah, there's no teleporter up here. This hot spring ain't healing at all. Anyway. Let's head down and shove some stuff into my into the statue. It's time to get some rewards. Now I think I might end the stream after this. But there will be a co-op stream probably later. So look forward to that. I guess. Resonate with Pyro. Cannot. Oh, okay. Worship statue. Max stamina reached. Offer all 98. Level 5. Shrine of Depths. Oh yeah, I should be marking out the Shrine of Depths. But that's fine. What's this? Oh yes, it's the People of the Springs thing. And this is the ancient battle. Yeah, that's about it. So the next stream would be the new patch 5.1. I guess I could catch you guys there. Oh yeah, there's also the web event, right? I'll do the web event and then I'll end it. Failed to find the panacea. Urgent orders. The web event is now available. Version satisfaction. Mora? Nah. Urgent orders. I'll access it after I quit this, and then I'll just use the launcher to access it. Okay. If I can read the launcher. There we go. Don't mind that. I might need to sign in. Yeah, I have to. God damn it. Lunch break is over. Guess it's time to get back to work. So these are the urgent orders from the tribe. Pretty manageable. If I finish them early, might get to nap a bit longer. The alpaca's patience will decrease over time. You need to complete the orders before it loses its patience. A list of orders. A colleague recommended I come here, saying your tools are of great quality. I need a sturdy and durable new pickaxe. Please, please hurry. I start work in 3 days. Money is no issue. Inspiration. The anniversary of my first encounter with my saurian companion is coming up, and I'd like to order a protective helmet with Tepalosaurus features. I'm sure it would look adorable. It'd be great if you could finish it today so I can give it to my companion right away. I'd like a large flashy hammer. Can't do without that as a tribe chief. So the delivery time and I in a rush, so take your time with it. Okay. To obtain inspiration. Select the materials and it's for the design. Once you gather all the inspiration, click the forge to start forging. An idea. Time to get to work. Durable pickaxe. The pickaxe forging order is complete. Then I'll leave the delivery to you. Treat you to a drink once you get back. To inspiration. Should stay somewhere else for a while. Tepalosaurus. Full already. Stay put and don't run off. Give me a while more and I'll be done. An idea. Time to get to work. Tepalosaurus inspired helmet. The helmet forging order is complete. Then I'll leave the delivery to you. I'll treat you to drink when you get back. Select the materials and as for the design. Now just give me a while more and I'll be done. Large fleshy hammer. What's it made from anyway? The hammer of forging order is complete. Probably bone. All the urgent orders have been completed. It's finally time to call it a day. Let me lie down and bask in the sun. And that's it. Your packet is returned with the gifts on the forging commissions. Quite precious gifts. Let me find some nice place to display them. That's the groove, alright. Southern products from the Shalonen. The children echoes only the best. Wondering once a day should be enough to keep it alive, right? Ah, cactus. Cactus. I get it. Should stay somewhere else for a while. Meow? Wait, what? Why'd she say meow? Let out, alright. Remember to wake me up. Running the pond's pretty cooling. I feel more awake after washing my face. Meow. Anyway, that should do. Anyways, yeah. See you in the next one. Peach.